This content is for informational purposes only. While we strive for accuracy, some information may become outdated or subject to change. Wander Alwayz is not liable for any actions taken or based on this content. Viewers are advised to conduct their own research and consult with professionals if necessary.
When people think about traveling through the United States, they picture vast highways, neon diners, oversized cups, and billboards advertising burgers bigger than a human hand. Food is everywhere, cheap, fast, and endlessly available. But behind this abundance is a quieter, more complicated story: obesity. This isn't just a health issue, it's a cultural one, an economic one, a story shaped by geography, history, and the way modern life moves faster than our bodies were ever designed to. Traveling across the United States, you notice how different regions eat, live, and move. In dense cities like New York or San Francisco, people walk more, meals are smaller, and public transport keeps bodies in motion. But venture into suburban sprawls or rural towns, and the movement often requires a car. Sidewalks disappear, grocery stores are miles away. Fast food becomes not just a choice, but a convenience, and sometimes the only option. In many communities, especially lower income areas, fresh food is expensive and hard to find. These places are often called food deserts, neighborhoods where fruits, vegetables, and whole foods are scarce, while processed and high-calorie foods are everywhere. When you're working multiple jobs, cooking from scratch isn't always realistic. Calories become fuel, not nourishment. Obesity in the US didn't happen overnight. After World War II, food became industrialized. Portion sizes grew. Sugar slipped into everything, from bread to salad dressing. Marketing told families that bigger meant better, faster meant smarter, and convenience meant success. Eating wasn't just about hunger anymore. It became entertainment, comfort, and identity. And then the stress. The American lifestyle often glorifies hustle, long work hours, short vacations, and the constant pressure to leave a little room for rest. Chronic stress changes how bodies store fat, how hormones function, and how people relate to food. Eating becomes a coping mechanism, not a failure of willpower. This often means missing from conversation is empathy. Obesity is frequently framed as a personal flaw rather than a systematic issue. But when you zoom out, when you travel, observe, and listen, you see how the environment shapes behavior. A child raised on school lunches, heavy sugar, and processed carbs didn't choose that system. An adult living in a neighborhood without safe parks didn't design their surroundings. The US is also a country of contradictions. It produces some of the most advanced medical research, fitness trends, and wellness movements, while simultaneously struggling with preventable chronic disease. Yoga studios sit blocks away from fast food chains. Organic grocery stores exist alongside neighborhoods where diabetes rates are sky high. Yet change is happening. Across the country, communities are reclaiming food culture. Urban gardens are popping up in empty lots. Schools are rethinking lunch programs. Cities are building bike lanes, walkable spaces, and public parks. Conversations around body image are becoming compassionate, focusing on health rather than shame. Travel reminds us that health looks different everywhere. In some cultures, meals are slow, social, and intentional. In others, movement is woven into daily life. The US is still learning how to balance abundance with well-being. Obesity in America isn't just about weight, it's about access, time, education, stress, and the stories people are told about survival and success. It's about how a nation eats, rests, and moves through the world. At Wander Alwayz, we believe travel isn't always about seeing new places. It's about understanding the systems that shape how people live, and sometimes the most important journeys across borders, but into the realities hiding in plain sight. Because to truly know a country, you don't just look at the landmarks, you look at its plates, its streets, its rhythms. As always, Wander Alwayz. Thanks again for listening, and please do not forget to like and subscribe.